Hello there, friends, and welcome back to Completely Average Gaming, and welcome back to SimAirport. I got a few things I want to share today. First of all, I had a little bit of a comment in the comment section. Thank you very much. I think it was Hammy who pointed out that the microphone kept cutting out or wasn't open all the time. So I think this might be the solution. I didn't really do much. I just moved the microphone a little bit closer. And at least in my test run here, it seemed like that solved the problem, which is fairly evident. I hope. Other than that, there was a lot of planning zones around here that for some reason was still around. I removed those in between episodes because those were literally annoying the living something out of me. And for the last part, I've spent all the resources and money that I've made from YouTubing, which is quite a tremendous amount. All of that put together, I put that into a the modicum of a t-shirt that I'm currently wearing, and then I chipped in whatever the t-shirt cost and shipping and customs, and I got this t-shirt, which has not easy to see, but got my logo on it. Yeah, that's the real stuff. So yeah, I basically pay for it myself, but figured why not. I also bought two more things, and they'll be announced, I suppose, in various different videos coming out in the coming few days. Different game series. So now SimAirport has gotten its piece of clothing shown, and I'll have other pieces of clothing shown in various other types of videos and such. But that's enough about me. You probably didn't come here to watch me ramble on about me and things that I've done lately. Let's rather go ahead and ramble on about stuff that we're gonna do in the coming few episodes. Now, I've had a little bit of a thinking about it, and these gates here don't really make sense to have there, right? They would make more sense over here, because I was thinking we could use this as sort of like a domestic sort of terminal, whilst over here we'll have the more international type stuff. So lots and lots bigger stuff, right? Where we'll I seem to remember unlocking that in the last one, the advanced ticketing. Indeed. So we'll put ticketing for the domestic over here and for the international over here, and hopefully that will make passengers going to the larger planes go that way. No, that way. And the terminal feels very weird because it's mirrored, and then that way for the domestic. But that will obviously be quite a few episodes ahead. However, we could go ahead and we can, this is long enough for a extra large plane, so we could go ahead and double that up and make that into a sort of thing going on over here, which makes us able to move everything up a little, and that would get us parts of the way there. Now I'm gonna, I haven't done much since I saved. I'm gonna purchase this. If it doesn't work, then obviously you'll never see this. If it does work though, then super cool. I'm not sure why I keep doing this on screen. I should have done it off screen, but you live and learn, as they say. Let's go ahead and fence this off. I think this will be the last line of expansion for quite a while still. Mostly because there's a lot to do in terms of fixing what we got going on already. Now this will of course mean that we'll have to restrict some flights or move some flights over to different terminals and such at some point once they are not working because time is not passing along. Now we'll start off by just moving this over to somewhere else, or we'll start off by removing the runway obviously and putting down another one. And then we'll move everything away from here, put the road depot somewhere else that makes more sense. Move all of the structures up, do all the good stuff in order to make sure that we can tear this one out. We want to tear that one out. Then we want to move this one over on this side. Same with this one, and move these two over to this side. And still, it doesn't make sense to me that these ones would be so small, right? I feel like they should be, or sorry, that they are so large. I feel like they should take up the space allocated by the frame it's on, right? The tarmac of sorts. How are we doing up here? They are done. Beautiful. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll clear that out. That was the wrong tool. Of course it was. There we go. And clear this out. If we were to potentially zoom out a little, I feel like I missed something. I did. I would go a lot quicker. Holy smokes, look at them go. Almost like they were paid for this, right? Alright, that, if we start there instead, that should work. There we go. I was thinking actually, I'm going back to, talking about me and all that. But when I, finally got this, I was like, darn it, I should have had like a subscribe below the logo. That would have been something. Yeah, that would have really been something, right? Now, runway wise, we've gone with the tarmac ones so far. I suppose we should probably keep that up, right? Do you want to have it like that, or do you want to stagger it a little? Could stagger it the other way as well, though, I suppose. How far is this? That is 160, so that's not going to do us anything. Alright, let's put it in over here to 10, 30, 40. Will that be enough space? Let's move it up one more. 40, there we go. What? I told you to be... That is asphalt, right? Who knows? If it isn't, we'll upgrade it to asphalt. That will be fine. For some reason, that popped up. Sure, it's fine, right? They're not even sure if it showed up on the recording. Crazy business happening, I tell you. Alright, so we'll move that over and we'll bring that... Do we have to bring it down here? We really don't want to bring it down there. But alright. It is what it is. And then I think we'll remove this one, if at all possible. And then obviously over here, gonna do something somewhat similar, but we're gonna connect it up to both of those for some reason or other. And now I think we're gonna start using taxiway directions, because that makes sense to me, at least, to have, the taxiways being in a certain direction. And I'm thinking we would go this way, which would be highly... Well, here we can switch directions, though. Do we maybe want to make this unidirectional? We probably do. Then we make these points, one monodirectional, I suppose. It seems like the airplanes can use the runways in order to cross, because it's saw one plane cross over here. So that's a good sign. Once this is connected up, we'll set that to be whatever this is. Can we see that? Departures only. So that will be departures only. This will be arrivals only, and we'll move this here away, demolish it as it's formerly known. And after that, we'll have to redo some of the taxiway work that we got going on. We might as well just use these two up here and then drag the lines straight down to where the trains are parked at the moment. Keep forgetting that we're moving the whole thing here. Whenever you feel like it, guys. Whenever you feel like it. There we go. Alright, now, operations. Runways. That would be you, right? And you'll not be... Yes, beautiful. You obviously need some upgrades. That way, and obviously on the other side, it's going to be the other way, in case that didn't make sense. There we go. We're obviously going to need some ILS, information logistics system thing. No clue what that stands for. I'm sure it's fine though. Intelligent logistics. Who knows? Who knows? Probably a lot of people, just not me. Whenever you're done with building all these things there, we'll tear this one out. Ooh, we spent a crap ton of money. Alright, it's 1 o'clock, so we can easily dismantle this one, because by the time things happen, you know, it will all be gone anyways. We also need to get rid of these. I'm sure there is one more there, apparently in the middle. Not sure why I did that, because I have known what they're for quite a while, but that didn't stop me. No. We'll connect that up there. We'll demolish these two, I suppose. Along with those three. Demolish that one. And over here. Suppose that's all we need for now. We can connect that up as well. Why not? Go down to, say, there. Once that is done, once you've put stuff in and done your business, there we go. Right, we also have the baggage things to think about, consider. This one is fine though. That can not stay there because these are moved up. Jesus, there's a lot of things I didn't think about. All right. Do you want to unidirectionalize anything just yet? Possibly not. I don't think so. No. Let's not make more of a conundrum out of this than absolutely necessary. Alright, we'll start over here, I think, because that's easier. And once that is done and done, we can easily and safely move stuff over one at a time, obviously. We'll start with a gate of the large variety. We'll only have large gates on this side. Alright. We'll put 2 of those in, I think. Can we reach that high up with the foundation, though? I got uncertain now. We can. Alright, that's beautiful then. So we'll go like that. Plain and simple. Can we now also get 2 of the extra large ones in here? We can. That's even more beautiful. Holy smokes, this is working a lot better than I wanted it to. I was like, you know, it didn't really do it. I was just like, meh. Fingers in front of my face, woo woo, you know. But yeah. And once that is done, we'll tear these ones out, or we'll rearrange the flights. Tear these ones out. Then we'll move these 2 over here by the same sort of scheme that we got going on already. These obviously also needs a connection on the 2nd floor. And while they're working on that, we could possibly start thinking about how and where we want to do our security and ticketing and all that sort of thing. The beauty of this is we'll have a lot more space than we got right now once this is torn out. Right, so we probably want to do it in 2 steps. With one being temporary, where they'll use what's already happening over there. Yep, that's how we'll do it. I've decided now. It's final. All is good and well in the hood. Whenever you guys feel like it, like dunning your business, though, be cool. So the 4 million we had initially, you know, blown away, gone, just like that. Because I think this thing up here costs like 2.5 million. 2.7 now, so probably something crazy, right? And down here they're working like their life depends on it, and it sort of does, because you know, if they do not work well enough, I'll end up firing them, and that will delete them from the history of the game. Pretty significant change of pace there. Oh yeah. What we could do though is we could go with a hangar while we're waiting. That, of course, does not fit here. That would be too perfect. Of course, that would be too perfect. Alright, so we'll have to put that, say, here then, I take it, possibly. That does not work. Has to be on the ground floor. That would maybe it fits to here. No, it doesn't. Alright, fine. We could fit it over here, though. Have one over here, and then have one on the other end. Can we fit it on here? No. Ooh, we could if we moved the fence. Fine. That was was face, not fence. There we go. That would be fence. Good boy. We'll put it right alongside the road in order to give us all the space we could possibly muster out of this thing. Come to think of it, I might want to move this area as well to further away from passenger things, but at a later date for sure. We'll go like that. Once that is built, we'll tear that out. You know, you should be familiar with the course of action here now, using the all too familiar bulldozer basically. We'll go here, we'll put this in just like that. We do not have the money for that. Alright, we'll go something like this then. Will we? Yeah, why not? I don't see no reason why. Do you? No? Alright. Done and done. And are you done over here yet, by any chance? You seem to be. I feel like this fence is solid. Indeed it is. Let's go ahead and just... How is this not the right tool now? Is it a clear tool then? No. Demolish. No. Then how if I do that? This? How about that? Now? No. Alright. So, obviously doing something hideously wrong. No, that would be Airport CEO, where you can just control click in order to demolish whatever you have selected. Area cell. Taxiway, one way. Foundation. Would that help me? Definitely not over there. And have I broken the game? No, I haven't. That does not work. Oh, we're on the wrong floor. That was what happened the last time as well. Yeah, I seem to remember I've done something of that similar description before. Yeah, that's the level we're gunning at here. All the way up now. There we go. Then we'll put one vehicle depot over here and one over this way, and that way hopefully we'll be able to service both all sides, everything somewhat efficiently. Could have possibly moved this up one at a later date. One thing at a time though. Getting ahead of myself, basically. Now we seem to have made a fair chunk of change between, you know, when I tried to place all of this and now, so obviously we're doing something right. Now, alright, well, wrong tool. What's up with all these clearing tools? You know, but by all means, you know, by now I should have known which ones are which, because I use them fairly frequently, I feel. There we go. We'll need a staircase, because we don't have the escalators for some reason, right? Or do we now? We do. Beautiful. Okay then. Escalator. It's escalator. Oh, hello. Escalators it is. There we go. That would be more or less equal size way down, I think. It should have possibly moved them back a little more in order to fit a there. That looks fine. In order to fit some security exits in there. Security exit. There we go. Put that there and there, and there and there. Beautiful. And gates stuff. Things. Here we are. That would obviously be the wrong way. Autosave, thank you. It's not like you're freaking me out thinking I've broken the game or anything. How many are we doing over here? I want to see if maybe we can get away with 2. We are doing 3. Although people do not seem to wait for any airport staff. Is that possibly because we don't have enough airport staff, possibly? Probably not. 12 seems a little on the light side. 30 seems more legit, right? Of sorts. This is also up the janitor ante here. Security is probably fine. Why would they need more people? Lord only knows. But yeah, I feel like maybe 2 would be enough. Could we get any flights in here, like right now, in order to have a quick little peek at that? 8, 9. There should be a that's C, so that's small planes. At noon-ish, 1. We'll get a plane in there to have a little bit of a look. Well, a little bit of a peek. Once that is set up, we can move the planes or flights that are arriving down here. We can move them up here, which would be awesome. I think. Now, 10, 11, 11. All right, 2 hours. Game time. Come on, chop chop. You can do it. Come on. Come on. I am, because that doesn't have to be behind the microphone now, does it? I am twiddling my thumbs. I'm not sure if that's a thing in other countries, but that's like a you're truly waiting now type of thing in Norway at least. All right, people are coming in, indicating a plane might be arriving soon. Here we go. All right, we can follow Alpha 1. People are queuing. Beautiful. I think we would do just fine with just 2. Alright, that is that taken care of. Could possibly consider doing this before we're starting the recording, but no. No sir. Right, sliding door. Large. Beautiful. There and there. Great stuff. Indeed. And since we're already on the business of sliding doors, there would also be fine. Gates, agent, desks. Actually, I think we'll, for this one, I think we'll go up in each direction because of reasons that are yet unknown. Yes, they will be assigned to you momentarily, buddy boys. Just chillax for now. Sign. Beautiful. Now, you're not going to be F, you're going to be C. No, 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 no. C3, I suppose. Yes. And then we're going to move all flights from B2 to C3. And then we're going to move all flights from B1. This is going to be C4, by the way. To C3. This goes here, this goes there. It's the plan and thinking of actions and such things. Before we do that, though, let's assign you lads over there. That will be fine. Why are you complaining? Requires a gate agent to be assigned. Sure, fine, cool. All right. Now, a little bit of a thing in the middle there, but I think we'll leave the rest of this project for the next episode, for the simple reason that this is going to drag on for, you know, quite a lot longer, and I don't want to keep the episodes yay long. You know, it's cooler if they a little bit more portioned out in the more or less same ratio of content, right? So anyways, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing if you enjoyed it. If you guys want to, you know, leave me some thoughts, some comments, and suggestions, downstairs is the place for that. Or you can join the Discord server if you want to. Would be awesome if you did. But until next time, though, stay cool and cheerio.